I kind of grew up in the area. We'd had the lot here for, ever since 1961, and we'd had a cottage here, and it just became part of life. It was home. Initially, when I retired from the job I was in, I had planned on just modifying the building that I had here. But I realized that all my friends were building places around here, so I couldn't let them get away with that. So I started thinking about building something new. A good friend of mine inside the park had a cottage that was built years ago. It was designed by Frank Lloyd Wright. The family that owned it was very good friends of mine, so they gave me a floor plan to start with. My designer, we worked for about 2 years to kind of change things, thinking about later years when I'm going to be living here. I planned out the main floor, that all the essentials were on it. Yeah, we came up with what I thought was a pretty good starting point for a plan, and then I was talking to a friend of mine, and he mentioned he had a builder that he was working with, and that's how I came to meet Kyle and Alair.
The first person to touch base with Barry told me this story about this client that he had met. He has a scale model that he's created, and I was very intrigued. So the scale model is just, it's everything, because as you can see, it mimics this house exactly. It's perfect. There were lots of challenges with the design and with the model, as you can see from this house, but at the end of the day, it turned out perfectly.
And we call the home Villa Valla. Well, that was a name that my mother had given to the cottage when I was a child, and I was told that it means little house in Norwegian or Danish. It was a good name back then, and I don't see any reason to change it.
I think the Alair culture is different from other construction companies because we invest in our teammates right from day one. They want to be a part of the growth, they want to be a part of solving the problems, they want to be a part of the end result, like this project, and the relationship that they get to build with the clients.
My experience working with Alair, I would say, was awesome. In my background, you have to push the contractors. I didn't have to motivate them at all. They were highly motivated. They had a great system in place to manage projects like this, totally transparent. Actually, Kyle was expediting me more than I was expediting him.
At Alair, it's not just the transaction. We're here to build beautiful homes. We're also here to build relationships with our clients. We spend a lot of time at the beginning through the project planning process, really getting to know our clients and understand their wants and needs for the project. And we carry that through right from the beginning of the project all the way through to completion. Project Villa Valla, I think, has turned out exactly what he was looking for and exactly what he's wanted.
Yeah, I can't say enough good things about them, and I'd highly recommend them to anybody. I've made some good friends for life out of this.